Hello, I'm Emma, and this new anchor is, drum roll please, me. I'm Jamie. And welcome back to the Flanders All-Star News. Today we're going to have fun with Phoebe playing piano, Lacey and Maddie doing the lemonade handshake, and the Providence Brewing sandwich with the 4th graders singing. We are also going to share Mr. Evans' class meeting Eric Parker, the co-anchor on Channel 3's morning show. So, Jamie, what do we have first?
It looks like we have Phoebe playing piano.
That sounds great, so let's get started with that.
She was amazing!
Yeah, she has talent.
Hey, Emma, do you want to do something fun?
Sure.
Well, I know something that's fun. The 4th graders at the Providence Bruins game.
At this time, we ask you please stand and remove your hats for tonight's rendition of America the Beautiful, performed by Flanders School.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesties, above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on me, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
I love to sing. That was such a fun experience singing before the game, and such a cool trip.
Hey, what do you want to do now?
I don't know.
Oh, I have a great idea. We should watch another All-Star Talent with Lizzie and Maddie doing the lemonade handshake.
Sounds great.
Lemonade, crunchy ice. Sip it once, sip it twice. Lemonade, crunchy ice. Sip it once, sip it twice. Turn around, touch the ground, keep your breath out of time. Fish in the water, looks like out of stop, pose, freeze, step.
That was way intense.
As well as fun.
You know what else is fun?
What?
An interview with
Woohoo! What do you have planned?
Kelsey interviewing Eric Parker from Eyewitness News Channel 3.
That sounds good. It's not one of your horrible ideas. Let's get into it.
Ma'am, I have a question for you.
Why? I'm Kelsey, and today I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Parker from Eyewitness News Channel 3. Mr. Parker is on the morning show and was a student here at Flanders. What was your favorite memory of being here at Flanders?
I think my favorite memory is the egg drop. We used to have to make the cardboard boxes and protect the egg, and we'd throw them off the roof of the gym. I still remember doing that. I don't think my egg ever survived, but I always liked that project, and I had a lot of fun here at Flanders.
How long have you been a co-anchor on Channel 3?
I've been the co-anchor since 2010. I've worked at the station since 2004, but the first 6 years I was a reporter out in the field, and then they brought me inside and had me anchor the news after that.
In those years, what do you feel most proud of?
I think just the times when the state has a big crisis and we can be there, whether it's a hurricane that leads to huge power outages or a big blizzard or some big news story. There's been, sometimes it's good news stories, sometimes it's bad news stories, but it's always those times when, you know everybody's tuning into your show to get the information, and you feel like you're really doing good service to the community. They want to know when their lights are going to come back on, or when their road's going to get plowed, or when there's going to be an end to an investigation or something like that. And to be able to be the person who brings that news to the community, I'm pretty proud of that.
Mr. Parker, I know you are a lawyer and as well as a co-anchor on Channel 3. How do you balance having 2 jobs?
I have some long days. I went to law school while I was working at Channel 3, and I've been a lawyer since 2010, about the time I became an anchor. And it leads to some long days, but I like it that I can do 2 totally different things, and I get to use my brain a little different ways in the 2 different jobs. And I always say I'm lucky I haven't had to decide what I want to be when I grow up. I still have 2 totally different careers, and I'm going to keep doing that as long as I can.
What got you interested in becoming a journalist?
Since I was at Flanders School, I've always wanted to be on the news and to cover the news. I've always been really curious and really interested in the world around me and what's going on around me. I used to watch the national news when I was a little kid, and I always just thought it was really interesting to be the one to bring people the information. So that's what I always wanted to do, and now I'm doing it.
What's your favorite kind of story to report?
We all love happy stories. There's so much news that we have to cover that is bad news, and for all sorts of different reasons. And so when we can do something happy, when we can report a story at a school or tell about someone who got some help, or a community came together to help someone who needed their help and in their time of need, that's the stuff that makes us smile. And to tell those happy stories and to do that stuff that makes people smile and makes us smile, it's so nice when we have so much bad news we have to talk about. We love to do happy stories.
Thank you, Mr. Parker, for coming to Flanders today.
Thank you for having me. I've seen your show. You guys do an amazing job. I'm thrilled to be on it.
That was the coolest interview ever. I can't believe Kelsey interviewed someone famous. Me too. I think it's time for some humor. Joke break!
Joke break! Where do pencils live? In Pennsylvania. How do you stop a charging rhinoceros? Take his credit card.
What do you call a polar bear with earmuffs on? Anything you want. He can't hear you.
That was so funny. You know what else is funny? And a little bit deep? Deep facts with Liam and Parker! Let's get into it.
Yo, Parker.
Yeah?
Did you ever think of why oranges are called oranges and bananas aren't called yellows?
I don't know. Why do they even call an orange an orange if that's a color?
I don't know.
Hey, Liam.
Yeah?
Have you ever thought why the ABCs have the same tune as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
I don't know. Maybe they were made by the same person.
Maybe.
That was deep. Really deep. Hey, Emma, what time is it? You have a reloj. It looks like it's time for Spanish of the Word of the Week.
Palabra de la semana.
Amarillo, amarillo, amarillo.
Gracias, Senorita Garcia. Spanish is my favorite. Emma, why are you reading? Because it's time for Book Corner. I want to read. Great! Let me get my book. Time to read in Book Corner. Welcome to Book Corner. We have some new awesome books. My name is Jackson, and I am in first grade in Mrs. Soul's class.
My name is Brooke. I'm in Miss Kinsman's class in first grade. My name is Melania in Miss Pomeroy's class in first grade. This is one of our books that we wanted to share in the library. It's really cool. It's a mix and match Lego book. I would really like to check it out in the library. This is an amazing animal alphabet book. It's really cool, and I would like to check it out in the library sometime.
This is an Elephant Piggy book. I like it because it's about Elephant Piggy reading a grass book. And I like this villain book because you can look to the side and it'll tell you what you can find in the big pictures. I like this book because it shows you really cool things that you think are not real, but they are, like human contacts. And they're really cool. And this book is really cool because it shows you all the world records that have been made in 2019. And I like it because it tells you all the things that, well, most of the things in 2019. Here are some more books you can check out at the library. We are really grateful for Mr. Lee because she bought these books for us to check out. Ooh, these look like cool books. I love to read. Hey, Jamie, do you know what Eric Parker did after we interviewed him? No, I don't. He gave us a shout out on the Real News. Really? Let's take a look.
Eric Parker looking very handsome in this next photograph at Mr. Evans' class, right, Eric?
Visited Mr. Evans' class at Flanders Elementary School, the school I went to 30 years ago.
Wow.
The kids asked me great questions and they interviewed me for the morning news show, which they put together. They do a fabulous job. So good morning to them. Thanks for having me on Friday. Have a great week at school, guys.
Oh my God, that's awesome. What a good-looking group of kids.
I can't believe he did that. I love our class. We have a new furry friend. We have 3 choices for his name.